Hi guys, how's it going? So I am going to be working on arrangement today. Couple of tracks. Well, I'm going to try and do a longer session today. Hi guys, how's it going? A longer session today. So I'm going to try and work on maybe try and do four tracks, like a short amount of time on 4 tracks, but I'll see how I get on. So yesterday I did a session on these 2 tracks. So at the very least, I'm going to do sessions on these 2. And again, I'm following this Mike Monday course, The Leap. So I'm working through some aspects of that. Specifically on this track, the idea is to add in a contrasting section. And on this track, I've decided this is kind of a draft. So I kind of know the direction I want to take it. So it's then kind of realizing that direction. So creating the track that I want to make, basically. So we're going to start with this. And it's funny how things work out because I was really excited about this when I was making it. But listening back to it, it's pretty ropey in places. I think the main reason I was excited by it because I played everything on this. So I played all the percussion, I played the bass. You can definitely tell it's me playing the bass. And I think I was just excited because I was playing stuff on it. So this started as what's again, it's a Mike Monday game, and it's called a chimp hook. So basically you record a load of audio and then just chop bits out that sound good. So I recorded 10 minutes of keys and chopped it out. And in fact, this track, that track. So there's been about 6 tracks that have all come out of that 1 10-minute recording. And because I'm doing my piano grades at the moment, it's quite good because it allows me to practice the piano and get music out of it, which is me playing, and that's a good feeling. So this is, let's go back to Trello. So let's listen to it in Trello. So I've got the last bounce of it in here. So let's actually just open the link behind so I can play and also go through what I'm going to do. So yeah, so this was me playing the percussion. So through my mic here, I've got a box of percussion down here. So I just hit a load of stuff and tried to record all the percussion. So it's super, super basic. But what I decided was, so this is a Mike Monday game, opposite game. You come up with how you would describe the track and then say what the opposite is. And then you have to come up with parts that represent the opposite. And the idea is that it gives the arrangement a real kind of excitement because you have a section which is a complete opposite. So when it goes back into the original section, it's exciting. So I said it was kind of smooth. So the opposite would be rough. What's the mood? Lazy. The opposite I put was productive or rushed. What style is it? Chilled, loungy. I put the opposite was heavy rock. What's this energy? Chilled. So the opposite would be aggressive. What color is it? I put brown. Opposite pink. And it's not really important whether it's right or wrong. It's more about how it makes you think. So what I put in for extra sounds would be distorted synth part. I thought some kind of trappy hi-hats would make it quite different. Rock, I said try a live drum part, lifeline or drummer track with distorted guitar pads. Drummer track with distorted guitar pads. Okay, yeah, I know what that is. Hip hop kick snare combo with a sequencer, more electronic vibe done 808s. Yeah, so that's what I put down as being kind of opposite ideas to try out to give the arrangement contrast, basically. So this is how it sounds at the moment. Okay, so I've got a feeling that there's no volume coming through into the stream. So let me just fix that. Let's see if this works. Okay, so sorry about that, guys. So you'd hear me talking. It's fine. You just heard me. You missed the music in the background, but you heard me telling you what I was going to do anyway. So here's the music playing. So as I said, this is me recording all the percussion. I did that on a stream if you want to watch me doing that. That's me recording the bass. So it's like super rough. I just recorded stuff in. I haven't edited anything. I haven't quantized anything, and I think it gives it quite a nice lolloping kind of feel. But it does need some editing because it is all over the place. So that's me with the shakers. I've got a box of percussion down there. So it carries on. So on. It's me on the guitar. Yeah, so you get the picture. So that's what I'm going to try. I think this one's going to be a bit harder. I can't really hear the sounds that I'm going to be bringing in at the moment, but yeah, let's give it a go. So let's start off with some fast. Let's try off with some fast hi-hats. Okay, so what I'm going to do is find the kind of main section. Okay, let's try that one. So I'm going to repeat that. I'm going to repeat that a couple of times actually. 3 times. So I've got four of those. So it loops this time. And then this section I'm going to change things up and try and create a different kind of vibe. So what have we got here? That's the keys I recorded. That's my fairly ropey bass. So what's this? This is the beats, I think. Let's take this out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to the library and I'm going to go for electronic drum kit. Let's go 808. Okay, I'm going to load this up. I'm going to place in here a new pattern region. This is a new sequencer in Logic. Now where's the, okay, so closed hat. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up to here and I'm going to use note repeat. So let's put in fact, no, let's put in let's put in a pattern. But I'm going to use this note repeat to come up with some kind of choppy hat vibes. Now what I'm going to try actually, I was going to, but they're not there. There's usually preset patterns there. I don't know why they're not there. So forget that idea. I'm just going to try some variations out. not quite sure what I think of that. I might just try. Yeah, let's just try clearing the row. Just want to try a different vibe. Let's make it 32. No. Okay, let's try again. Yeah, so it adds a little bit of contrast having that 808 part coming in. It kind of feels like it's a different vibe. Now let's try pushing it a little bit further and getting some live drums. Now I've got some live stuff. Sorry, some live stuff I've recorded on previous projects. The great drummer, I know. So let's try some of those. For example. Let's take this beat out. It's a little bit disappointing when it when it comes back to here, but this groove and this idea is not the finished idea at all. So that can be worked on, but yeah, I think that it definitely has a different vibe to it, that section. So okay, so drummer track with distorted guitar pads. Okay, cool. So distorted guitar pads is another sound I've got. This one. That's kind of not bad. That's the one. That's nice, but it doesn't feel like it's playing the right key. Oh, it's painful. Okay, so let's just do a quick and dirty pitch down. Oh, actually, I think I can do it up here. Nice. I don't know where I've got that wrong. Cool. Okay. Okay, I'm going to try taking out the keys here. Maybe not. I love that part, but it doesn't seem like it's working. Where's that? Okay, I'm not quite finding what I'm looking for. I have a guitar part. Is it here? No. It's like a kind of War on Drugs style. Not that one. Yeah, it's kind of a washy, distorted guitar feedback kind of sound. It's a really cool sound. I'm not sure why. Ah, here it is. don't think that works. So no, rock, try live drum party. I've tried that. Hip hop kick snare combo with the sequencer. More electronic vibe, 909s, 808. So I've kind of done the 808 hat, but let's try a little 909 part and see what happens with that. So again, this can be very different. At the moment, the groove is quite organic feeling. So maybe trying something more more drum machiney. Well, again, it's just like building tension. Basically, is what we're trying to do. Tension by there being moments where things are, feel very different. Essentially. So if I come to here, where there's supposed to be preset patterns in here, but they've disappeared, which is weird. Never mind. Okay, so. Okay, yeah, so I like that. Distorted synth part, I just don't know what I meant by that. So yeah, that's a bit of a difficult one. There's something I could try doing. I'll just bring this part in. So I've been hearing a lot of like reverse synth kind of lead parts in tracks, and I really like the vibe of it, so I tried to recreate some stuff like that. That doesn't seem to be going to the right key. So we're working in B minor, so let's just key lock it. Let's just move it over here so we can hear it. Okay, so let's just try this. So I'm going to bounce this down in place. And then I'm going to reverse it. Okay. And then I'm going to put a bus on here. Bear with me. And I'm going to add in a room reverb. Oh, I must have had normalize on there. Sorry about that. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to place an LFO tool on here. And what am I going to do? I'm going to do 1 bar. And I'm going to make the reverb kind of come up over the course of a bar. It shouldn't be there. And then if I bounce this in and reverse it, we should have the opposite. So the sound will be playing forward, but the reverb will be starting big and then going down to be nothing. So let's just try it and see what happens. So this time I need to do a proper bounce. Not in place. This could be the distorted synth sound. So to hear what I mean, if you listen to Francis and the Lights, We Could Be Friends, which I just absolutely love that track. There's a reverse synth part in there, which I just love. Kind of a bit like that. They're going big and then small, although I think I could have got the contour a little bit better of that, but the idea is kind of there. So let's just hear what that sounds like in the track. Maybe. Not sure about that, but it's there. But yeah, let's just have another final listen to this idea. So main groove, and this is going to be our alternate section. Yeah, so this section needs to be more interesting. Needs to have something else going on. Just needs to sound better. But I think actually overall, that adds a bit of urgency and contrast to the arrangement. So I'm going to bounce that down, not overthink it, not question whether it's any good or not. That's for another day. Friday roller. Terrible name, but I made it on a Friday and it kind of rolls a little bit. So for the time being, that's going to be the name. Opposite. Roll it opposite. Bounce that down, and let's get ready for the next session. So I've done distorted synths, fast 808s. Kind of did the rock thing. I don't really know what I meant by that. So more electronic vibe. So I tried that. So this guy can go down to the bottom, and let's have a look at I Miss You. So we'll bring this in. So I did, so I've done an opposite already on I Miss You, and this is what I've got as my list for this track. So let me just go back. I think I've got a visitor coming. Let's see. I can hear a knock at the door. Yep. Hello, mister. Hello. Hello. Oh, hello. So I just have to take a little break, guys. Hello. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? This is my son, Archie. Archie, say hello to the camera. Wave to the camera. Say hello. Say hello. Hello. Do you like Daddy's studio? What you looking for? What you looking for? Huh? Huh? What are you looking for? Look at this. Look. 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 Say bye bye, Dada. Bye bye. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so back on it. So yes, so let's have a listen to this track. Let me just check the yeah, I've got the right SoundCloud setting. SoundCloud setting. Nothing playing. Why is that? Let me just open this link. That's strange. Okay, so I've still got level coming in there. Okay, that's playing twice. Okay. That was the wrong setting. It should work now. Okay, so it's not working for some reason for you guys. So what we'll do is I'll just talk about what I'm going to do, and then we'll play it in Logic anyway once this has finished bouncing, which it has. So let me just save that. I'll save that as a new version. Friday roller. Is it? Don't save. Okay, shut that down. And I miss you. Okay, so maybe I could play this in the background while I talk about my thoughts on it. Yeah, and also I need to, before I forget, I need to drag Friday roller opposite into Trello to keep track of things. If I don't do this straight away, I don't remember. And I'd really like to start the session by listening to the latest version to see what I need to do. It's kind of important to me to do that. Okay, so it's loading up. Okay, so I miss you. So I've done an opposite game on this one. Can't remember what I did, but that's fine. So I said change up the cheesy bass ending part. I didn't really like the bass line that I've got there, parts of it. Try changing up chords under the vocal to create a moment. I kind of hear like kind of 2010 new disco Balearic kind of Todd Terje vibes. So maybe going to try something from that. But definitely the most high impact thing I need to do first is sort out the arrangement. Then I put in what I wanted this 3D space to be, but that's going to be more of a mixed thing. Things I need to change is the guitar. I want to change for a mute and slap plugin, which I haven't actually installed yet, so maybe I can't do that today. Sounds to be added, pentatonic vibes, tremolo strings, strange synth reverse. That's what I did in the last track. Maybe going back up to the drop, maybe the pentatonic part from the other track. Moving on. Okay, yeah, I know that. So what I want to focus on the structure and these vibes here. I need to do some research on what I actually mean by that. But I do actually have an idea of something I could do, which would be really cool if it works. So let's just have a listen. So where are those? Those keys are not supposed to be there. And now there's that bass. There doesn't seem to be any sound coming through Soundflower. So let me just try this and see if it fixes it. No. Weird. Okay, so let's just reset the output. So I don't know how long that's been like that. I hope it hasn't been like that for ages. It's hard to keep track of everything when you're trying to stream, you know, and keep track of all the tech side of things as well. I wonder if that makes any difference. It's working now. I hope it hasn't been like that for ages, but there's nothing I can do about it if it was. Okay, so this is what we've got. Okay. So this is what I did last time. I put in a kind of almost like a trip hoppy kind of section. Cool. So that's what I put in last time as the opposite kind of section. Okay, so basic structure, nice intro, drop, groove, piano alt section. Okay, so I want to make this arrangement happen essentially. So let's see how we're going to start. So it's way too much, way too soon there. Okay, so too much again. Let's repeat section. Now moving forward, I want to start doing this stuff in live loops, but I've already taken this arrangement a little bit too far to put it into live loops, but that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward for sure. because it's much more fun and it's much easier. So I really don't like that dun-dun-dun-dun-dun on the bass. It really annoys me, but I'm not in the mood to try and find another bass. And I think I might get a session with Chris, my bass player mate, and see what he comes up with, because he always enhances the track. So I might try that instead. So I've deleted something which the vocal was using. This, okay. So I really don't want to give away too much too soon. Yeah, I just want it to groove first of all. Kind of drops down a bit too much there. Okay. Kick section, groove, outro. Okay, so I can start taking things away here. Okay. So let's have a go again. I only wanted to do that once, I think, there. amplifier here. So I want to take it back down again here. It's too hectic again. I just want to try something here to try and make it a bit more interesting. So I came up with this channel today, which I was quite happy with. Go to the library, performance, user channel strips, performance, generative Latin percussion. So this has got a scripter randomly pushing the notes up an octave, 2 octaves down 1 octave, randomly playing 12% of the time. And what it did have, if I make a new drummer track, let's see if I can do this. New drummer track. And let's choose percussion Isabella. Now, if I move this region here, okay, let's see what happens. So it's random, it's randomly spitting out percussion 17% of the time. And I've also got a modulator, which is modulating the amount of reverb as a MIDI effect, essentially, that's being added to the drums. So it just adds a bit of totally random reverberated percussion, which is pretty cool. Let's try in the track. Okay, so I think this is just way too hardcore. This delay that comes in here. Okay, so at 6 minutes 10, I really like that those little bits of delayed percussion. That's cool. All right, so I want to try a string tremolo. Is this one? That's the one. So this is Logic's string part with tremolo articulation on it. Just sounds great with soulful kind of tracks, or, you know, organic kind of stuff. But hopefully it does. Let's see. Sonic. Okay, so if I make this LFO 8 bars, it should go up really slowly. Maybe octave higher. Something weird going on there, because I copied it from there. Let's put this in again here. Okay, cool. So what was 6 minutes? Okay, so let me see what I've done on my list. I haven't changed out the bass ending. Tried to change out the chords on the vocal to create a moment. Haven't tried that. I think I've added more Balearic vibes, definitely. Basic structure's done. I can take that out. 3D space is more of a mixing. The mix is a mess at the moment. There's so much, too much delay, too much stuff going on. Tremolo strings I've added. Strange synth reversed I haven't done. I could actually try some more of these little synth string things. It's another kind of patch I've made, which I really like. Let's see how this works. Because these are Apple loops, they should just automatically go to the right key. That seems to be playing way too fast. Let's just halve the time there. Half speed. Did that do anything? It's not exactly right. Double speed. Not sure why that's doing that. Let's try this one. Doesn't sound too bad. Okay, I'm going to try out some more sounds here. Ouch. Wow, a bit crazy there. So this isn't playing anything, so get rid of that. this is some of the percussion from Love Shine Down, which I recorded with a guy at a studio in London. So I like reusing stuff. Ouch. Ah. I know I was playing out of time then. Something going crazy there. I think it's probably this. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm just kind of fishing a little bit here for just the stuff to try out, which is usually a sign that I need to stop working on the track. But I'm going to give it a little bit longer. I was kind of really excited by this track, but I'm kind of losing the vibe a little bit for it, which is fine. It happens. Kind of quite nice. I wonder if I could try using the chords with this patch that I've made, which I quite like. So where are the chords? Okay, so well, that's not triggering anything. No. Okay, so yeah, I'm faffing a little bit, and I want my music process to be faffless. So if I feel myself faffing, it's time to bounce the track down and go on to a different track. Okay, so I miss you draft V1. Draft V1. Draft V1. Let's bounce that in there. So yeah, I need to try that. Tremolo strings I've tried. I think I've got enough of those already. Didn't try that. Need to do that. I think I might try recording Chris. Okay. All right, cool. So bouncing that down. So the next track was this one here. So I did my opposite game yesterday. So just thinking where I'm at with that one. So maybe I'll do another session on this track. Yeah, we'll see where this one's at. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to have a break, end the stream, and then I'm going to start up again. I'm just going to go and fill up my tea and stretch my legs, and then I'll come back up and carry on. So